Hello my dear students, welcome to IMS Gate Academy, myself Sandeep Adari. In the recent time, we heard a news that landslides have been happening in Kerala and also in Uttarakhand. So let us understand what could be the reason for landslides, what we have to take the measures, or what are the factors that affects the landslide, my dear students. So my dear students, what actually do you mean by a landslide? A sudden movement of rock, earth or a debris down a slope. So my dear students, actually the landslide will happen because of the slope failure. Slope failure can happen due to earthquake force, seepage force or gravitational force or any other uplift force. So my dear students, the stability of the soil plays a very important role to overcome the landslides. Let me tell you an example, my dear students. In Kerala, if you see, the coffee cultivation was very much encouraged. The coffee cultivation has this tendency to strengthen the soil to improve the bearing capacity. But once the rubber cultivation has been encouraged, this might be one of the reasons where the soil can be loose. So there can be various reasons, my dear students, but definitely we should take care of the soil stability to avoid the landslides, my dear students. Now coming to the trigger factors. What could be the factors affecting the landslides? It can be a natural void or it can be a man-made activity. So my dear students, if I talk about slope failure, in soil, the most important thing is we have to avoid the slope failure. How can we avoid this slope failure is by providing the factor of safety. Agree, my dear students? Now, my dear students, when I talk about the factor of safety, we have two types of slope failures, translational failure and rotational failure. Now, when I talk about the factor of safety, when you provide the factor of safety, definitely you can overcome the translational failure or rotational failure. Now, my dear students, let us understand what are the geotechnical factors affecting the landslides. First one is soil composition. Definitely, weak and loose soils are more prone for landslides. They can easily, because of the slope failure, landslide can happen. Now coming to the slope angle, as I told you, my dear students, for a slope to be stable, angle of the slope should be less than angle of internal friction. It is more about geotechnical, sir. The angle of slope should be less than angle of the internal friction. If the slope angle is more, then definitely more chances of landslides, my dear students. Now coming to the water content, definitely as I told you, uplift pressure or seepage pressure are the basics for the landslides to happen. So once the pore water pressure increases, this could be a major reason. And remember, whenever there is a cloud burst or huge water coming into a junction, then immediately the soil can lose its stability and landslides are highest possible. Now, my dear students, when I talk about the environmental factors, first one is rainfall. If the intensity of rainfall is very high, I am not talking about the amount of rainfall. I am talking about the intensity of rainfall. If huge rainfall is recorded in a particular time, definitely there are high chances of landslide. And as I told you, seismic activity, whenever there is an earthquake, there will be a disturbance in the earth movement and you will have a landslide happening. Now, my dear students, when I talk about weathering of the soil, there can be chemical weathering or physical weathering. Soil weathering will also be one of the cause for landslide, my dear students. Now, what are the human introduced factors? First one is deforestation. This is a very, very huge thing for the landslides to happen. The loss of vegetation reduces the slope stability and thereby landslides can happen. Now similarly, construction activities, excavations, underground mining, these things are one of the reasons for the landslides to happen. And my dear students, improper drainage, improper water management may lead to landslides. I hope in this video you will get an idea why landslides will happen. Let me tell you, my dear students, the major reason for landslides are slope failure, and slope can fail due to earthquake force, seepage force, gravitational force, and there can be two factors. One is the human introduced factors and other one is the natural factors. When I talk about the rainfall intensity, earthquake, deforestation. These are the major reasons, and definitely we have to seriously look into the climatic conditions and global warming. And if we take care in this aspect, definitely we can avoid the landslides. And remember, my dear students, cultivation is very, very important where we can avoid the landslides. Now let me tell you what we do at IMS Gate Academy. For any information on the important updates on YouTube channel, definitely you can join our Telegram group link, and all the updates will be provided here. Now, my dear students, if I talk about the what we do at IMS Gate Academy, we are providing the test series plus, and remember, my dear students, along with the gate question booklet, we are providing the test series which covers 1 to 2 all India mock test series, chapter test, subject test. And remember, my dear students, we are also providing the most important, we are providing the offline and online gate coaching with 800 plus hours of gate coaching. And remember, we are providing the one-to-one mentorship, chapter test, subject test, exercise book and all. So my dear students, if you have any queries related to gate coaching, then you can join our Telegram group and ask for the updates. Thank you. I hope this video will help you.